Let's witness the intense moments when police are forced to open fire to confront a dangerous suspect, and the high-stakes chases that end with shocking gunfire. On the morning of November 7th, 2024, Zachary Labrie, 27, who had previously been let go by police during a high-speed chase due to public safety concerns, now repeatedly broke into homes, threatened and stole 2 vehicles, leaving a series of tense scenes that forced law enforcement to mobilize and pinpoint his location. At the M.A.A. Canyon Creek apartment complex, Labrie was spotted by 3 SWAT officers thanks to a matching description. But instead of being subdued, he shot off like a rocket, firing back violently, turning the entire area into the epicenter of a tense, chaotic firefight.
Shots taken. Suspects down. Roll away from the gun! Roll away from the gun! Oh, it's the police! Get on the ground! Run! Building 14!
The volley of gunfire ended, Labrie collapsed, and despite the medical staff's efforts, he did not survive. The string of crimes in his criminal record ended with his death, leaving serious, indelible consequences. On June 12, 2022, on Highway 290, Officer Spencer Bradley discovered Carlos Eli Chacon Castillo trapped in a disabled vehicle. When approached, the man became enraged, holding a knife, forcing the officer to remain on high alert and immediately call for backup.
Dime lo que está pasando. We need some lead. That's lethal. Get it out there. I'm gonna have to shoot him. Do it now. Al piso ahora. Ponlo en el piso ahora. Get taxi. No. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Ponle la arma. Ponle el cuchillo. No.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Ponle la arma. Ponle la arma. We need some lethal. That's lethal. Get it out there. I'm gonna have to shoot him. Do it now. Al piso ahora. Ponlo en el piso ahora. Get taxi. No. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Ponle el cuchillo en el piso.
Stay down!
Many beanbag rounds proved ineffective. Chacon Castillo only fell briefly before springing up and charging, forcing officers Zavala and Curlin to fire. The suspect collapsed and died. The knife was recovered. A moment of aggression. A life or death decision. The scene became horrifying. On November 11th, 2021, Houston officers were swept into a frenzied pursuit as Elliot Lewis recklessly drove straight toward the police station, fired at the building, and then sped away like a maniac. He stopped in a parking lot, but remained reckless, as if he thought he could defeat the entire force.
Alright, I'm shipping. Hey, watch the cross. guys watch your crossfire.
Stop! 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 Damn it, dude!
The confrontation was fleeting. Lewis collapsed completely in an instant. Despite wearing body armor and carrying a rifle, he could not escape death. And the chaos before the officers became a vivid testament to the cost of his ultimate recklessness. On February 29, 2024, a silver Ford Mustang with a makeshift, fake, and expired plate caught the eye of Officer James Booth, and he immediately launched into pursuit. The car recklessly drove against traffic, soaring up to 115 miles per hour. Alone, Booth? Could he bring this madman under control?
You say he took the Broadway exit?
On North Locust Street, driver Marquise Williams lost control and the car careened down a small slope. Booth didn't hesitate, charging after and delivering a sharp PIT maneuver. It seemed like the end, but unexpectedly Williams seized the chance to flee, prolonging his reckless escape to a breathless climax. The chase reached its peak when Williams was PYT maneuvered, slammed on the brakes in front of a house, abandoned the car, and bolted up a hill. Booth gave chase but only caught a glimpse as he vanished. When reinforcements swarmed in, Williams was captured near the railroad tracks, facing 9 felony charges.
Give us code 10. I'm going to spike it.
On the morning of March 6, 2024, in Thurston County, Washington, police stopped a pickup truck, but the 29-year-old driver gave a false name and sped off at over 60 miles per hour, weaving through Lacey onto the Chehalis Western Trail, causing panic among residents. What followed was even more shocking: a prolonged and unpredictable chase.
Thirty-six is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit. 36, good pit.
TBI.
There's TBI.
He's still going. Reversing eastbound. 5-9, he's in reverse. Hit a camper, code 10. Got him blocked in.
Police quickly subdued the driver, who continued to resist, smashing windows and being tased while trying to escape, with multiple drug paraphernalia also recovered. Surprisingly, this individual had been jailed 14 times by TCSO and had several cases pending. He now faces charges of driving under the influence, resisting police, evading, and possession of a stolen vehicle. A reckless spree that ultimately came at a price.
He's out of the car.
On November 21, 2023, Arkansas State Police stopped a vehicle for an expired license plate, but immediately discovered the driver had provided a false identity. A fingerprint scan revealed the truth: Jerry W. Beard Jr., a subject currently on parole. When ordered to step out, he hit the gas and fled, igniting a breathless chase on US 67.
Oh, 1037. We're headed out back towards 67.
The suspect drove erratically, repeatedly creating distance from the police. But with persistence and solid skill, they kept closing the gap, not allowing him to slip out of control, making the chase increasingly intense.
5, after 5.
Police immediately deployed a spike strip, causing the tires to deflate and the vehicle to swerve violently, the golden moment for a precise pit that sent him off the road. The crash of metal roared, smoke billowed thick, every escape route sealed tight. Though he struggled madly, the net had closed in, and the end struck in an instant. On March 14, 2022, in the Glenwood Hills neighborhood, security cameras captured 52-year-old John Dawson Hunter spiraling into a violent frenzy. He roared and shrieked like a madman, then suddenly grabbed a gun and fired wildly into the street, terrifying residents, turning the entire neighborhood into a chaotic hell.
You better call me. I'm through calling you.
Lay on the ground.
Hunter sat sprawled on the roadside, clutching shards of glass and a sharp knife. In front of him, 5 officers had formed a line, closing in. The moment of direct confrontation was unavoidable.
Holding. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Hands on. Yeah.
Those are firearms on the ground in front of him. Do not reach for that. Stop now. Holding. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Hands on. Yeah.
The beanbag rounds proved ineffective, forcing police to open fire and take down Hunter. But the tragedy didn't end there. Before falling, he had claimed the life of a woman in a Chrysler Town and Country and left 2 others seriously injured, turning Glenwood Hills into a scene that haunted the entire city. On May 12, 2022, a suspected stolen BMW came into view and was closely tailed. On the highway, sirens blared. Officers shouted commands and pounded on the windows to signal him to stop. Yet Brian Galeana Mendoza frantically hit the gas, speeding wildly through the tense cordon.
Get out of the car! He just ran over my foot. Get out of the car! Stop! Stop! Stop!
He just ran another vehicle. He's going behind him.
Holding to the Pacific right parking lot, 1045.
Whoever's behind me, start calling him.
Reason course number 2. I'll follow going through the business district. I'll pass out on 160 something. Reason coming.
He's going to head towards 160 and try to get 6 out.
376 has eastbound on 160 at 62nd Avenue, stick out. We're heading northbound at 160. Received heading eastbound. Works okay. 7923, Finland. Mooring me southbound, 60 seconds. Please call me at 6. Positive contact with the stick. Positive contact with the stick.
They're getting on a motorcycle.
The climax erupted as Mendoza abandoned the BW and sped off on a motorcycle. At that moment, while Sergeant Ed Roberts was still shouting commands, Officer Johnson fired 3 shots, leaving him paralyzed from the waist down. The incident ended with handcuffs, transitioning from a criminal case to a civil dispute. On November 22, 2023 in Seattle, a high-speed chase erupted when police spotted a stolen white SUV linked to a shooting. The suspect recklessly tore through heavy traffic and tunnels, each turn like a deadly gamble, pulling everyone to the brink of disaster, forcing officers to find a way to stop him before tragedy struck. The escalating danger forced police to execute a precise pit maneuver, ending the threat in the 900 block of Airport Way South. The 32-year-old suspect was quickly taken into custody, while a female passenger and 3 dogs were released safely. Multiple firearms were recovered. The suspect is now being held at the King County Jail on charges of drive-by shooting, attempting to elude, and possession of a stolen vehicle.
Show me your head! Show me your head!
On the afternoon of May 10, 2025, in the Wendy's parking lot, a white coupe driven by 25-year-old Voshan Lasef Brown sped recklessly. After threatening civilians with a gun, he weaved through traffic at high speed, crashing into every obstacle in his path and shattering all standards of public safety.
He just signaled 4 to get into a sign. 25th. Turn the vehicle off!
At 16 account, I need another unit here when needs with me.
697, he's taking off again. Going eastbound, northeast 8th lane.
Northeast 8th lane. 6921.
See, we got 8.
The vehicle crashed straight into the complex's fence, bounced off, and flipped onto its roof. Brown recklessly grabbed a rifle and ran, but before he could escape, an officer deployed a taser to subdue him, secured the weapon, handcuffed him, and took him for a medical evaluation before placing him in custody with a series of serious charges.
Put the gun down! Put